Hope you die today.
Okay, John Barry then says,
What you do about
they
that?
were a punishment too good
Act.
for them.
Page
If they
99.
shouldn't have any allegiance in them, being chosen for the prince's wife. First, who
Actually, how do you-
the most dark? Wait, the artless man be constable?
Hughes, okay, sir, or George C. Cole,
You okay.
where they can write and read.
Come hither, neighbor Sequel. Sequel stepped forward. God hath blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by it.
Both which, Master Constable.
You have. I knew it would be your answer. Well, for your favor, sir, why give God thanks and make no boast of it? And for your writing and reading, let that appear when there is no need for such vanity. You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for the constable of the watch. Therefore, bear you the lantern. This is your charge. You shall comprehend all vagrant men. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
How if he will not stand?
Why then take no note of him, but let him go, and presently call the rest of the watch together, and thank God you are rid of a what? Cannot?
knave, the knave.
True, and they are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise in the streets, for the watch to babble and to talk is the most tolerable and not to be ignorant. Second watchman, we would rather sleep than talk. We know what belongs to a watch. Why not speak like a ancient and most quiet watchman? For I cannot see how sleeping should offend. Only have I care of that your bills be not stolen. Well, you are to call at all the alehouses and bid those that are drunk to get them to bed.
How if they will not?
Why then let them alone till they are sober? If they make you not, then the better answer you may say they are not the man you think.
Well, sir.
If you meet a thief, you may suspect them by the virtue of your office. To be no true man, and for such kind of men. The less you wheedle or more make with them, why? The more is for your honesty.
If we know him to be a thief, shall we not lay hands on him?
Truly, by your office you may, but I think they that touch pitch will be defiled. The most teachable way for you, if you take a thief, is to let them show himself what he is and stay out of your company.
It's Viagra. Viagra. Just Viagra.
Whose turn?
You guys.
Sequel?
It's Viagra.
Verges's turn.
It's Viagra. It's Viagra's turn.
Truly, I would not hang a dog power I will. Much more a man have any honesty in that.
See the watch. Burgess. Okay. Call to the nurse and bid her still in. Second watchman.
Oh. We will rather.
No out. 66.
66.
Line 66. 103.
Oh. How if the nurse be asleep and will not hear us?
Why? Then depart in peace and let the child wake her with quiet. For
You, which is like the
For the
east.
you that we not hear her lamb, when the vase will never answer a calf when he bleats.
Yep.
This is the end of our charge. You, constable, are to present the prince's own person. If you meet the prince in the night, you may stay. Five shillings to one on it with any man that knows the salutes. The two. Like,
This is the end of the charge. Your constable, did we just read that?
no, 5 shillings.
Okay.
There's 5 shillings to one on it
Mm-hmm.
with any man that knows salutes.
Statutes.
Statutes? Oh, tripping. He may stay him married, not without the prince be willing. For indeed the watch ought to defend no man, and it is an offense to stay a man against his will. Ha, aha, well, masters, good night. And there be any matter of way chances. Call up me, keep the fellows, counsels in your own, and good night. Come, neighbor.
Alright, so Dogberry and Bird is speaking to leave.
Hello,
but
neighbor.
C. Cole says,
Well, masters, we hear our charge. Let us go sit here upon the church bench till 2, and then all to bed.
One word more. Honest neighbors, I pray you watch about Senor Leonardo's door. For the wedding being there tomorrow, there is a great foil tonight. I duel, be vigilant. I beseech
I
you.
beseech you, yep. Alright, so he's like, hey,
No,
make
he
sure you
thinks
pay
Dogberry and
attention to
Viagra
this party
exit.
happening. The wedding is tomorrow, it's not super bad. So he's just, this is just a silly conversation about like, hey, you guys are the night watch, be vigilant. It's just really silly, setting up his downfall.
Yeah,
his,
that's
character
what I
flaws.
said.
All right, enter
Dogberry,
Bradshaw and Conrad, who are
Dogberry
going
and
to
Viagra
take away
exit.
so
No.
good. Blue.
You didn't
Okay.
stop
All right. So we have Braccio Gunner. We have Conrad. Ozzy. We have
Page?
what page?
Yeah.
We are on page 105.
Oh.
Enter Braccio and Conrad. C. Cole is still going.
Oh, what? Conrad?
Please turn up.
Conrad, I say.
Conrad, I say.
I said that.
I know. Who's next?
Conrad?
Conrad, Ozzy. Ozzy. Huh? You have 2 lines. Your man, I am.
Oh, you're right, you looked.
Mass.
105.
Did she say?
Thy elbow, Braccio.
I know, I didn't know, I didn't hear it.
I'm just saying it now.
Mass and my elbow is, I thought there would a scab follow.
Good. So I will owe the answer to that, and now forward with thy tale.
Stand thee close then under this penthouse, for it drizzles rain, and I will, like a true drunkard, what is it?
Drunkard.
Utter all to thee.
Alright, so they're moving closer to this house area, which is the men are gonna hear them. He's drunk, so he's just rambling about his conquest, if you will. Alright, Cole, seeing this says,
Some trees in there. It stands close.
Therefore know, I have earned of Don John 1,000 ducats.
yes, again, so is it possible that any villainy should be so dear?
Thou shouldst. Bro, what does that even word mean?
Thou shouldest rather?
Thou shouldest rather ask if it were possible any villainy should be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones may make what price they will. That shows thou art unconfirmed. Thou knewest that the fashion of a doublet or a hat or a cloak is nothing to a man.
Yes, it is Carol. You have like barely any points. But like one-liners. Sabrachi responds by saying, I
What?
mean,
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Yep.
I mean the fashion.
yes, the fashion. Line 120. 121. Yes, the fashion is the fashion. Sabrachi.
Oh, I didn't. Tush, I may as well say the fool is the fool, but
Word is the word.
Yes.
seest thou not what a deformed thief this fashion is?
First watchman, aside.
I know that he formed, he has been a vile thief for 7 years. He goes up and down like a gentleman. I remember his name.
Didst thou not hear somebody?
No, it says the vein on the house.
Seest thou not, I say, what a deformed thief this fashion is? How giddily he turns about all the hot bloods between 14 and 5 and 30? What does that even?
Like
Sometimes,
5:30, like at
Oh.
time, like a time.
sometimes fashioning them like what is
Pair
it?
of soldiers.
Pair of soldiers in the Ricci painting. Sometimes like God Bell's priest in the old church window. Sometimes like the shaven Hercules in the smirched, worm-eaten tapestry where his codpiece seems as massy as his clothes.
All I see, and all I see is the fashion wears out more apparel than the man. But art not thou thyself giddy with the fashion too, that thou